Hi guys, this is AC Gamer back with a new video on Illusion Connect. Now in today's video, what I'm going to be doing is making or taking a look at the tier list for Aries Battlefield. Now I saw a very good tier list up on Facebook, on the Facebook page, so I decided to take a look at it, and I believe it's actually quite accurate. So out of 100% of terms of accuracy, I believe it's like 80% accurate, 90% accurate. So yeah, I decided to make a video on it so I can talk about the characters and talk about why I dislike the current meta for the Aries Battlefield. Trust me, I hate it so much. Anyways, hopefully you guys like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more content on Illusion Connect. Let's get to 3k subscribers. At 3k subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway, so definitely stay tuned for that. Okay, let's get right into the video. Now, before I go right into the tier list for the Aries Battlefield, I'd like to talk about the current meta for Aries Battlefield. So the Aries Battlefield right now, the way everyone is going about beating it is just using a stall team. So the stall team essentially is just making sure you last until the countdown goes all the way to 0 and the person with the highest HP wins. Technically, that's not how you're meant to play it, because you're just meant to kill the person. But with the stall team, you're not focused on dealing damage. You're focused on just staying alive. And the person with the highest HP at the end of it wins, which in my opinion, I hate, because timer is like 3 minutes. The battle takes 3 minutes, and you guys want me to stay in a match for 3 minutes, and the final result is just based on my luck. Not based on luck, but like based on who has the highest HP. I might lose some matches just because I have 50 HP less than a person, which I just find will be a very annoying. I hate arena taking too long, so that is my main reasoning for hating the brand new meta that everyone is using in Aries Battlefield. I even prefer the other leader, the Sakura leader. I prefer people using him compared to using the healer leader, the spirit healer, or the paladin leader. I just prefer the Sakura leader. I could definitely see myself winning against the Sakura leader, but against the spirit healer leader and the paladin leader, I just can't see myself winning unless I use the same team as everyone. So yeah, the team everyone's using is the stall team. Many people are using the light units, many people are using guardian units, and many people are using healers. So no attackers, just tanks and people that stall. It's just annoying, very annoying. Now for the stall team, there is one unit that you must have, or the stall team will be absolute trash for you, and that is B-roll. Even though I made a tier list before and I put him at B tier, if you don't have B-roll right now, leveled up 6-star, well, no, you don't have to get him 6 stars, maybe 5 stars will be good. Level 300, this team will not be good for you. B-roll is amazing for making sure all your unit takes no damage. The shield he adds on all your units is very good, and without B-roll, this team will not work. Yes, you can use other guardian unit, but other guardian unit do not protect all the other units in your team, and your units, or at the end of the day, your team was going to have less HP than other unit or your opponents who has B-roll. So in the tier list I'm taking a look at, they put B-roll at SSS, but in my opinion I would put him as must have for the stall team. Anyway, let's take a look at the brand new tier list for the Aries Battlefield and get my thoughts and opinion on why certain units are there, and hopefully it's clear for you guys. Tier list, you can take a look at, it says Mother of God, which is Finibeth. Now the reason why they put Finibeth there is to counter the heals team. Finibeth is required. However, this says Mother of God, which I don't think is necessarily true. Yes, she's very useful in that state, especially compared to the other units that you could use, other attackers, because she literally adds that poison or counter of heals, and then whenever they heal, especially if they have Anna, or especially with the brand new unit which is Jason, or with the Diana, they are just going to damage themselves instead of healing themselves. So yes, Finibeth is good, but Mother of God is a bit over exaggerated because she doesn't necessarily kill completely. If your Finibeth does not make sure the enemy units dies due to the anti-heals or the counter heals, then it's pretty much GG, because they can kill your Finibeth straight away, and then you're just stuck there with no Finibeth, no other units that can deal damage. So yeah, Finibeth is great. Wouldn't put her in Mother of God, but I do see her being very good, or maybe even a unit that could counter the stall team. Actually, in the tier list, they put B-roll in SS, which I don't agree with. They should have put him in SSS. But anyways, the first unit for the SSS is Grant. Definitely true. However, you can't put him in SSS without B-roll. If you just put him there straight away, the opponent could add an attacker, kill your Grant, and he's dead. The only reason why Grant is good is because the longer it stays in a match, the tankier it becomes. The shield, it gains shield every like 3 seconds, so 5% shield or something like that every 3 seconds. So as time goes on, his shield is going to be massive. I believe the max amount of shield it can add is like 200% of his HP, which is completely cracked. So yeah, he is very, very good. Definitely triple S. Next on, we got the brand new character Jason. Now I haven't really tested him out, but I do think if you have Biro and then everyone reduces AoE damage so that your Jason does not die, if just in case any other units die, Jason can revive them all the way back, and then your heals will just recover the HP back, and it's good. So yeah, Jason, definitely can see him being triple S in terms of the ranking. Next up we have Diana. I don't have to talk about Diana. We already know she's best single target healer in the game. She can heal your leader or any of your units who are about to die all the way to full HP, which is completely broken. Next we have Anna. Like I said, a massive AoE heals, which is amazing. Next we have Almond, which is also good for the revive team. However, don't really think he's triple S. Now it was triple S before when Jason wasn't here, but with Jason now, I could definitely see him being triple S. Now if you add Jason and you add Among in the same team, it's going to be very, very good. I do apologize if you can hear some bird tweeting at the background. Yeah, I got a pet bird. Anyways, what's it called? Next up we have Angela, second best tank in the game, or even the best tank in the game. She does a massive AoE decrease. However, that's only for the Soul Reaper leader, especially if you have her awakening. Yes, she does give your Soul Reaper leader a 50% decrease in AoE damage, which is pretty good. Even if you don't have her awakened, she is still an amazing tank, of first best or second best in terms of just tanks overall. Next up we got Saya. Saya can, if she procs that instant death, Saya could be amazing. She could be your saving grace in the Aries battlefield. If you want to make sure you kill what's his face, Grant, you can use her. Make sure she procs that instant death, he could die straight away. So that's one way you could use Saya. Next up we have Phoebe, which I do agree with being triple S, because Phoebe, staple on the light team, best light unit, especially with how tanky she is, recovers HP. Oh yeah, with Angela as well, I showed you guys a build a long time ago where if she procs her block, she's able to recover HP and technically does not die. So yeah, you can run that same team with Phoebe, but with Phoebe require 2 specific gear. I forgot to see one of them. I think one of them is called the blue whale pin. This next one is the Trifon gear. So yeah, you need those 2 gears on your Phoebe to make her very, very good. Next we have Kazumi. Obviously, if you are going against this team as well, they're going to be a lot of light units, so all the light units are going to have that instant invisibility that Phoebe brings. You can steal the instant invisibility with your Kazumi, which is very, very good. Now, Siga is also an amazing unit. Siga, definitely triple S. She could be the unit to kill every single one of the stall team units. Siga is technically like an auto kill unit. As long as their energy cost is lower than 15 or 16, then she is definitely an instant kill. She can't instant kill Grant because of the shield, and as well as he's an 18 cost unit, or like, is it due to the shields? I think it's because of the shield. I don't think she can instant kill him. But yes, definitely Siga is an amazing unit. Obviously we got Miyuki, who just fantastic overall in the game, the best unit in the game. She reduces rage, which is very, very good. Then we have Vivian. Vivian makes sure that you can put your units in quicker, especially with the stall team where you're going to require 5 or 4 light units and then guardian units, and then you should be fine. Or even Saya just to counter, or you can even add Finibeth to counter their opponent's stall team. But yeah, Vivian, very good to add in the light team. The next tier is the double S tier. Biro was there. I really disagreed with that. Biro is definitely a triple S tier unit, or must-have tier unit, because without Biro, I don't think the stall team can work properly. Next up, we have Domessa, who's also an amazing tank. I already made a separate video talking about Domessa. An amazing tank. She doesn't deal damage, but she's just there to make sure your units survive. Amazing with the spirit healer. She's able to stun, able to grant like laser shield. Very, very nice. Next we have Shiki Hachi. I don't really know. I think with a stall team, you don't necessarily need to deal damage. You just want to make sure your units survive. So I don't really see Shiki or Hachi. I don't really see Hachi Shiki being like a SS unit. She's definitely a really good unit, especially if she stuns. So I do think she might be S tier, not SS in my opinion, but I might be wrong. Next up, we have Jemmy. You definitely would want to use Jemmy, especially with the revive team with Jason and Almong. it's just going to be amazing for you, Jemmy. Jemmy is just going to be top tier in this stage. I don't know if she might be triple S worthy or just double S worthy. Now with Jemmy, you definitely require her to be 5-star, 6-star, no 4-star, just 5-star, 6-star, and then she'll be very, very good. With Rotania, if you want to do a massive AoE, definitely add Rotania in, but I'm not really too sure how about her dealing massive amount of damage compared with the shield that everyone has, especially with Biro, but we have to see about that. Next up, we have the S tier, which we have Koraya. Now, Koraya definitely is good because she can add shield to the role, which you can put her in the middle in front of your healer or your leader, sorry, and she can add the shield, extra shield to the leader, which is very, very good. With Nicola, she's an amazing debuffer. She reduces the damage resistance of the unit, make sure it's easier for you to kill, so that's why she's in there. With Hersey, I've already talked about Hersey so many times. Hersey is an underrated character. I don't know why no one uses her. She's amazing at doing single target damage as well as AoE at the same time. She's broken. I'm not broken, but like top tier. Second best attacker in my opinion. Next up, we have Ming, healer. I'm not really too sure about the S tier for Ming. Maybe SS for Ming, because like I said, the healers you want to run is definitely Anna, Jason, and Diana. Ming you can also substitute in, but I don't think S tier is worthy of her. I think SS might be good for her. Next up, we have Yuffie. Yuffie is definitely good. The stall team is what you want to use, and with the stall team you don't really need damage, so Yuffie is there to add bonuses to your sorcery units, but when you're using this team, you're going to require using the paladin leader or the spirit healer leader, so I don't really think Yuffie is that needed in this Aries battlefield. Definitely worthy of S tier or A tier if you want to run a different team besides the stall team. Next up, we have Nifir. Like I said, Nifir is an amazing support class unit. She can definitely heal one of your units all the way back to full HP, so that's very good. Next up, we have Camille, and also an amazing tank in my opinion after the latest buff for him. His reflect rate is amazing. Next up, we have Maki. I completely disagree with Maki being on this list. She's an okay attacker, but if you have Hersey, if you have Kazumi, I don't know. Even though Maki was the first unit to have Awakening, she still was an S tier in this game. She was basically like an A tier unit. So I wouldn't really say she's an S tier unit. I'll put her in A tier. Next up, we have Nina. Nina's amazing at dealing roll damage, but if you have Kizumi, you don't really need Nina. And then for the A tier, we have Selena. As you can see, I'm kind of upset that Selena's in A tier. I think she should be in S tier, and then you bring down Maki to A tier, in my opinion. Yes, Selena's not the most needed character in this team because she only protects herself. Whereas with the other tanks in the tier list, they are able to revive, able to add massive amount of shield to everyone, which makes them very, very good. So that's why Selena in this tier is low. I do understand why they put her in A tier. I technically would have put her in S tier. But yeah, that is all the amazing units for the Aries battlefield, and that's what everyone is running in Aries battlefield right now. The stall team is completely broken, and I hate it. I completely hate it. Yes, I was annoyed with the Sakura leader being OP last time, but this one I completely hate because you can't counter it unless you're using a stall team as well, or you have Finnerbeth and you put her in. But Finnerbeth is a hit or miss, in my opinion. Yes, if you're lucky, she can definitely kill every one of those units, especially with the counter heals. But if it doesn't work, you're gonna get Anna reviving everyone back again, or healing everyone back again, which very much is annoying. That is the tier list for the Aries battlefield. I will put up the tier list for you guys to take a look at right now. Tell me what you think about the current meta for Aries battlefield, and I'd like to tell you guys I did not do Aries battlefield. I'm gonna save it all the way to like tomorrow or like 2 days, then I'll bother going in and making sure I go all the way to 2k, getting 2k in just one day, and then the rest of the day I will bother farming it. But look at this, I am completely low right here, which is not good. Definitely need to go ahead and do it, but I'm just hoping I never meet the Aries battlefield meta, the stall team, never ever ever. My next video, I will be talking about Grant specifically because I think I need to do more videos on him to talk about why he is technically a must-have unit for the Aries battlefield, technically not a must-have unless you have a specific character. If you have a specific character, then yes, Grant is going to be amazing. If you don't have the specific character, he's not going to be amazing because he's most likely going to die. The main thing with Grant is just you want him to survive as long as possible because he then gets better. Anyway, hopefully you guys like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell me what you think about this video. If it was helpful for you guys. It's been your boy AC Gamer, and I'm out.